Hello and welcome back to CrankyCast. So we just finished going through all the conquest of the world, basically, the final stages of that. And now we get to actually start some actual gameplay. So we got someone standing here to talk to named Aurora. Looks like she comes from the Unfavored faction by her banner. Got a couple people strung up on poles over here. And we got a big statue with blood coming out of its eyes. The ancient Weeping Mother statue pays homage to the Queen Lycoris, first of her name. Fresh water once flowed from this statue, but when Kairos' forces attacked Vendrian's well in 4929, the statue began weeping blood and has done so ever since. The path behind you is now blocked. Kairos' magic has sealed the valley. Before we talk to Aurora, let's go through some of the different menu options, see what I have available. In my inventory, I have a bronze greatsword and a lesser staff of Storm's Heart. We got some basic armor, leather armor. I got a Fatebinder seal. What does that do? Right click for details. It gives me +2 resolve for my tenacity. The seal of a Fatebinder is used to stamp documents with Tunon sigil. Though modest in appearance, the seal is a representation of Kairos' legal approval. Merely holding it impresses upon the wielder a sense of authority. So I think I can equip it somewhere. In the accessory slot. I got Commander's Will boots. I think I got that from pre-ordering or something. Alright, so the boots, let's see if we can... The deflection is 5% and the one I'm wearing is 4%. Huh. Well, I guess they're a little bit better. And this is a Sanguine Scroll. It does Blood of the Fallen spell. So it does corrode damage and an AoE. And I have a Wrought in Ruin, a one-handed sword, it looks like. But I don't use one-handed weapons, so... And I have Kairos' Edict in my party stash. The Kairos' Edict says, the scroll contains the words of Kairos' Edict you have been commanded to deliver. If Ascension Hall has not been taken by my forces before morning on the Day of Swords, all in the valley will perish. Or all in the valley when this edict is passed will perish. So I guess I'm kind of on a time limit. So on the character sheet, I have +2 resolve because of that stamp thing. Okay. I have a talent tree. So I got leadership, defense, and power. Agility, range, magic. Okay. So I got a quest log. No reputation yet. It's a reputation. Spell creation. Spells are created using 2 or more sigils. The core sigil determines the type of magic, such as fire, frost, or illusion. The expression sigil determines how that core shapes itself into the world, such as a ball of fire or frost, enchanting a weapon. There are several categories of sigil which can be which can accent a spell, granting it greater range, accuracy, or providing bonus secondary effects. Aspire tab. I don't know what that does yet. And missives. And I don't seem to have any missives. The reputations, spell creation, missives. I got a world map. Ooh. And I got an in-game menu. So for my skills, it looks like I have Thrust, Sunder, Charged Fist, Searing Palm, and a Lesser Healing Potion. Got a couple items I can use. And some potions. Okay, what does this do? Stealth toggle.
Moving cautiously.
A party AI system. I got select all party members, party formations, and camping. Get rid of all these little question marks here.
On it.
Alright, let's talk to Aurora and see what she has to say. Aurora. Kairos the Overlord be praised. When I heard the avalanche, I feared the valley was sealed with you on the other side. The disfavored warrior claps her gauntlet to her breastplate, the traditional salute of her legion. When I heard to expect a Fatebinder, had a bad feeling Tunon would send you. The disfavored warrior clears her throat, forcing a smile to her face. If the Archon of Justice sends a Fatebinder who favors the ways of the Scarlet Chorus over the sanctity of the Legion, perhaps that's a sign of who's to be chosen to rule these worthless tearsmen. And that looks like it was part of my conquest decision. So I can glare silently. I'm in a hurry to deliver a message to the Archons. I can tell her I come bearing an edict of Kairos. Our soldiers will complete their task or die. I got a lore skill. Can you hear that hum in the air? That glow around the rocks? The avalanche is Kairos' magic. The Overlord has sealed the valley. I'm going to go with lore, just because. Your senses see more than mine, good Fatebinder. I do not pretend to know much about such things. But if that was Kairos' magic, and you're here on important business, well, you don't have to be the Archon of Secrets to guess that you're here to proclaim an edict. What does Kairos have in store for the enemy? 10 years of festering plague? An edict of twisted bones? I'm in a hurry to deliver a message to the Archons. I think I'm just going to go with that one for now. I don't know who she is. She doesn't need to know all our secrets. Well, you've traveled a long way. I won't keep you further. I'm sure the Archons will want to hear from you at... Her voice falls silent, her attention snapping eastward with alarm. Did you hear that? More runners, third time this week. The Oathbreakers keep trying to send messengers through the mountains to gather help from outside the valley. She points over to the collapsed path by which you arrived. But they're a bit too late for that now. Come, let's show these Oathbreakers a good fight. I am in combat, it looks like, with an honor guard. Do I control her? Don't think I can. I can only control myself. So I'm going to go ahead and just sunder him.
Right.
Sundered. I'm going to try a charge fist just to see what that looks like. Was that it? It didn't really seem to do much of anything. Maybe I missed or something. Do I just auto? Yeah, auto attack. Oh, he's dead. That's one down. Let's check further along the path for more. He has a potion of protection and a whetstone. I'll take all that stuff.
Can't.
The avalanche has us blocked. Think you can fit through that rubble? I need 30 athletics to move the boulder, which I do not have. And I can try to squeeze through the rocks. I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. Squeeze. I'm going to try to shock him again. Ooh, that was nice. Let's go ahead and sunder him.
Right.
How about that searing palm? What does that do? Ooh, burn.
I got it.
So I have ability to thrust. I'll try that out.
I got it. Right.
Throw a sunder on him. And a shocking spell. He's almost dead now, I think. There we go. Let's see what this guy has to say. Stone shield. Don't bother with me. Go down to the pass, Drastus. The soldier clutches his gut and winces. You could see a hint of entrails between his fingers. You are wounded, and it's not trivial. I'm gonna try to heal him or bandage him up or something if I can. He laughs through clenched teeth. This but a scratch. I have seen twice as worse 10 times over. He doubles in pain, gagging and shivering. If you'll let me help. I said I'm fine. The soldier moans and shakes his head. Graven Ash protects. You go on and help the others. Okay. Sun Soldier's Javelin. A one-handed throwing weapon. It looks like I can't change the direction of the camera at all. Nothing more to loot here. What do you got? Waking Death. Walking Death. If you use it on self, will revive when defeated for 120 seconds. And that's just a mushroom. Doesn't seem to help him very much.
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, more fighting.
Try and catch me, worm.
Someone named Verse, who is Scarlet Chorus. Try and catch me, worm. A young Scarlet Fury weaves around the Vendrian Guard attackers. avoiding their weapons with fluid grace. She nods to acknowledge you. Sun Soldier, a breathless enemy soldier, passes a glance to her countrymen. This one's crazy. Too much lead in her water. We should cut our losses and turn back.
Harbinger, still standing after 3 years of war. Come join me in battle once again. We'll show these children how it's done.
Join the battle. Save something for me. For the realm of Apex, charge. The Vendrian Guard level their weapons and advance. The companion Verse has joined your party. Verse is a capable warrior, skilled in both melee and ranged combat. As you acquire companions, you will need to balance their strengths against the strengths of your character to be successful in combat. While this is possible to adventure alone, you will find the game more rewarding with a well-balanced party. Verse has several stance abilities that provide her with different benefits in combat. Stances are modal abilities, meaning they can be toggled on and off. Only one stance can be active at a time. When a stance is deactivated, all stance abilities enter cooldown for a short duration. So let's see what she has. She has Skewer, she has Burning Iron, and Blood-Soaked Stone. And she has a Battle Stance, Red Geyser, which is -10 to dodge, but adds bonus to attack. She has Stance Seeking Sheath, which is +10 accuracy for bows and dual wield. And 3 Whispers, which is +20 to dodge. I'm kind of thinking I want her to be a dual wielder. That'd be kind of cool. I like them. What kind of items does she have? Can I see that now? She has 2 weapons on, with a bow in her second slot. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I can't tell if it's on or off. Maybe she has to be out of combat for me to click on it. I don't see anywhere where it says what stance she's currently in. Ah. I think that's it right there. Alright, so I'm gonna send my character in. I'm gonna try to take out this guy in the back here. I can... Oh, Blood-Soaked Stone is a combo ability. Coordinate with Verse to knock your target prone, then follow up with a strong bleeding attack. That's kind of neat. So I'm going to go attack him with the Blood-Seek Stone and see what happens.
Let's do it, you and me.
Ooh. Alright, let's take out this other guy here. And she can... Let's do Burning Iron, see what that does.
You got it.
Oh, that's a bow skill, it looks like. I'm going to have her skewer him. And I'm going to have my character do a Sunder on her.
I'm on it.
Let's both take this last person out here. Nice.
Phew. I can tell you didn't spend the conquest in a diplomat's tent.
The fighter surveys the fresh corpses and nods in satisfaction.
Though you did a fair amount of feasting in the second year of the conquest, as I recall. A few of my mates and I caroused with this apex scum thanks to your good faith gesture. A pity this lot won't be around to remember the good old days.
Cool, I made friends with her because of one of my decisions.
I'm Verse, by the way. But there are more important things to take care of than introductions. Those Vendrian guard we killed didn't come alone.
She gestures to the skirmish unfolding in the pass below, shaking her head. Let's see what the different choices are. You fight like a storm. What's your role in the army?
A Scarlet Fury, one of the elite killers of our ignoble gang. You'll see more than a few of us around camp, but don't let that fool you. We're a rare breed. Most of the soldiers in the Scarlet Chorus are little more than farmers and children armed with rusted forks. Makes them easier to control. The voices of Nerat called his best fighters to this siege. There must be something important about Vendrian's well, though don't ask me what. The Archon isn't in the habit of spilling secrets.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and say join the battle. I'm ready if you are.
Eager. I like that. Before we go, you might search among the remains of our fallen comrades. Wherever they're bound, I doubt they'll miss their boots, much less any rings or any useful iron they might be clutching.
Okay, so there's some lore about the rings. Rings were first introduced by Kairos in the early years of the Northern Conquest. The currency of the divided realms was of questionable value and easily counterfeit. The rings offered the promise of a shared economy, simple enough for anyone to understand. Today they are the standardized currency across all the known lands of Tyranny. Their commonality and ease. Their commonality and ease of transportation quickly made rings the preferred unit of trade, even in realms where Kairos' peace was not observed. So rings are the currency. I don't mind looting bodies. I see your point. Nice and practical.
No reason to pity the fallen. Before long, we might wish we'd joined them here. But at least we'll enjoy heavy pockets and warm toes. For the voices of Nerat!
Verse furrows her brow and focuses down on the battle to come. Alright, let's go ahead and loot all these guys. There's a hide and a lesser healing potion. Oh, they kind of sparkle when they have loot. He has a Scarlet Fury helm and a lesser sigil of reaching grasp. Let's see what that helm is good for. Where'd it go? Where did that helm go? Oh, it went in my party stash. And they divide it all up. I guess this is the everything tab, so I should keep that on. It is a light armor helm with 5% deflection. I'm going to give it to her since she's a Fury. I'm going to hide it though. It looks stupid. Alright, well, we've gotten a couple fights, got a little bit of loot, but I think I'm going to end it here and take a little break, and we'll continue on next time.